Sports. It's in the game.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. Your leader is Wake Forest's Will Zalatoris. He's rolling early at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago.
Well, a nice little wick off the tree, and the ball's just finished in the first cut.
Now this, his second to the par 4 from just off the fairway. You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Now to the second. Frank, what do you make of this hole?
Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee. 3-wood's normally easier to draw, and it doesn't run out down that right side.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. A 9-footer now for his birdie. Oh, that just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, a nice mix of holes to start. So here we go with a par 3 at the third.
Very narrow at the front of the screen, and that bunker too, you don't actually see it off the tee, the back left bunker, and it sneaks into that left side. So if that flag is on the left, just be careful.
That one safely on the putting surface. Well, Ione has had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water.
And this is going to wind up just fine. That, the first fairway he's hit so far. It is on the short stuff here at the fourth. So from right around 80 yards or so, this is second.
Inexcusable.
Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right.
Oh, this one is lost to the right. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. Fourth shot, wants to get this close. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. From about 8 feet. Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Frank, what do you think of the 6th? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here.
This up the right side off the tee.
After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to like have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at 1 over. Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for 2 reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole, it also shapes to the right. That makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his 2nd.
More evidence of the long bunker shot and exactly how difficult it is. So now, put that in the back of your mind. Grab that wedge out, chip it close, still make a par.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
You come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain at 2 over par. We close out the front 9 with a 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. Solid, good drive in the fairway.
Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that will make this a front 9 of 37, 1 over par. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. A dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. And this might turn out to be a bit of a break. That ball could have gone anywhere, but it ricochets into the bunker. So this is a second now, trying to get this out cleanly. This one looks right on point.
Oh, that shot took some guile, nerves, confidence to hit it out of that fairway bunker. Now, inside 10 feet, that's as good as anyone on the PGA Tour.
Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Ooh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. Ooh, lets him down again. Could not get it to go. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558-yard, par 5, no shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it.
just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, with this third shot.
You bet. A birdie here at the 11. Redesigned for the 2017 Players Championship, the 358-yard par 4 12th here at TPC Sawgrass offers a risk-reward proposition. You can try and drive the green, but that water hazard on the left is a consideration. Oh, this is going to be way down there. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. Well, on this back 9 here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well. That is a good, sensible shot right there. Gives him a good look at birdie. This from about 10 feet. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain at 1 under par. (14) 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4. Well, that is right and way offline.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right, this is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left center. You can't go too far, though, because you'll get blocked out or you'll run out of fairway. From there, it's really about knowing where the flag is, what position on this green, because this is another green that's not flat. If the second shot lands on the wrong portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the hole. Well, somehow the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
So after a well-placed drive, this, his second from short range. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, I've had a look. Overall, a little bit of right to left, but fortunately it's on a very flat part of this green.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain right where he is. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. All right, in the fairway. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. From 14 feet away, good look at eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for eagle 3, superb. Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't it right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along, and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind, and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
Okay, mission accomplished. That is safely aboard this island green. Yes, the speed, spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. When in doubt, middle of the green will work just fine. Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. That one just lacking a little bit of pace, but not bad at all from there. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. That's got to wind up at opening round 68, 4 under par. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset button. This can easily go the wrong way very quickly. Tomorrow, important round.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.